Okay, next game has a similar theme. This was played in 2001 at the World Open against Jaan Ehlvest. And as you all know, I tied for first in the World Open in 2002, but not in 2001. So somebody, oh, you did a marker already. Okay, so I'm black against Ehlvest. He's the king. This game I remember somewhat because it was only played 23 years ago, so it's more recent than the previous game. Okay, so far so good. Engine says it's about equal. It doesn't like knight g5. It wants me to take on c3 and play e5. It says he's slightly better, 0.5. Doesn't like that move. Now it says he's +1. Doesn't like queen d8. Now it says he's +1.6. So he's just winning strategically here with my bad pawn structure and bad bishop. Try to get my bishop to a good square. Yay, I traded bishops. Now he's only up 1.4. Always play f3. Man, I played really badly in 2001. God damn. Okay. Now he's up 1.7. Okay, and that's a blunder. We were in time trouble here. It says he should play queen d1 defending his pawn, and he's up 1.6. Queen here doesn't get the job done because he can play queen f1, I guess. Now, after I take, it says he's only up 0.35. And it says that's a mistake. Now, I can equalize with rook f4. God damn. After rook f4, the engine says all zeros. Okay, I played queen b2. Now he's slightly better again. And then I took on a3. Now it says he's only slightly better, like 0.2. And here I should play g6, and he's only up 0.2. But I played king h6. Now he's up 4+4. And g4 is a blunder. He should play rook takes d5, and he's +4. Now it's like equal again. And then g6 is a blunder. I should play queen c3, and it's equal. We were in time trouble here, so we're just moving quickly. And rook e6 is a blunder. He should play rook takes e5, and he's winning. Or d5. And once again, the clock was stopped, and I was declared the winner. Go, Ben. And I won. Go, Ben. Stop the count. Exactly. So in this game, we were playing on like a BHB, like a small clock, analog clock. And we were blitzing the last 10 moves. We both had less than a minute. And I was writing the moves down and he wasn't. And in this position, he actually made a move. I don't know what move he made, but he made a move. The engine says if he plays check, he's +6. And if he plays queen c2, he's +3. And I remember when the game ended, the engine at that time said he was like +1.4. So I don't know what move he made. He did make a move, and I wrote it down, and then I said, your time's down. His flag fell. And he wasn't surprised his flag fell. We were both playing really quickly. He was slightly surprised I had my score filled out. So he was on move 30. He took my score. He filled out the score. He was done. And then he put his hand out to shake my hand. I've never seen such behavior. Okay, anybody else would have said, I made 40 moves and the score's wrong and everybody's cheating. And he filled in the score very quickly. And then he put his hand out like, you win. And he knew that if he made 40 moves and his flag was down, that he loses. You have to make 40 moves and you still have time on your clock. He didn't, I was ready for him to say, I've made 40 moves, and we get the arbiter, and the arbiter would rule in my favor, and he just put his hand out and the game ended. But yeah, I was keeping score and he wasn't. So it's good I was keeping score. Anyway, I win because I play so well. I don't love you, but I like you a lot. Also, what? Yeah. My dad used to say that. Hey, we have 1,000 viewers. We must have been embedded or something. Go Denmark. So that's 2 games I beat grandmasters who were pretty good. Now, this is probably confusing the audience. At the time that I beat them in a slow game, this is probably the highest rated player I've beaten. Ehlvest's FIDE rating was 2630. And when I lost to Jeffrey Shong 4 years ago in the World Open, he was 2705 or something. And he was the only 2700 player I've ever played in a rated game, slow game. So 2630, I mean, I've beaten people who have been higher than 2630, but I don't think they were when I beat them. So that's how I beat the highest rated players I ever play. Their flag falls when they're winning. A friend of mine from a long time ago, he didn't understand when people said, I'm shocked, but I'm not surprised. It's like being shocked and being surprised is like similar, and probably shock is more of a surprise than surprise. I would say shocked is stronger than surprise. And yet they were shocked but not surprised. That doesn't make any sense. And there you go. It was an analog clock. I like the way you spell it, like you're from Britain or something. Put a UE at the end.